Hello everyone, who do you think would win in a fight today, the Spectre or Thor? Thor, the Asgardian God of Thunder in the Marvel Universe, and Spectre, the vengeful spirit of God in DC Comics, represent two powerful but completely different figures of divine power. Thor wields the power of the Asgardian god and the formidable weapon Mjölnir. He is a fierce warrior, possesses unparalleled strength, the ability to control lightning, and an unyielding will. Thor has fought and defeated many powerful entities in Marvel, from powerful enemies like Loki to cosmic entities like Surtur or Thanos. On the other hand, Spectre is the embodiment of God's wrath, possessing almost limitless power. Spectre is not only a supernatural being, but also an instrument of punishment for a higher power. Spectre has the ability to manipulate reality, space, and time, along with divine power. He is considered unbeatable unless God himself withdraws his power. Thor will fight bravely, but Spectre with his superior divine power will gain the upper hand. Before we dive into the analysis, please click the subscribe button. Please remember to turn on notifications and click the bell icon. Thank you very much. After Odin Borson passed away, all of his power was passed on to his son, Thor Odinson. Thanks to that, Thor now possesses both the Thor Force and the Odin Force, making him one of the most powerful beings, even without the use of weapons. However, the version of Thor in Infinity War IW Thor not only possesses the Thor Force and the Odin Force, but is also equipped with one of the most destructive weapons in the Marvel Cinematic Universe MCU. He also wields other legendary weapons such as the Godslayer, Mjölnir, Infinity Gauntlet, and Thanos Copter Sword, cementing his unrivaled status on the battlefield. Thor is portrayed as the rough-hewn protege of Odin, a far cry from the blonde-haired hero of Asgardian nobility that Marvel portrays. In Marvel, Thor has all the power and abilities of what they consider a dangerous position like Thor. However, I would also like to point out that it would depend on who Thor is in the job. Thor and the other gods have been downplayed a bit in terms of godhood. The writers have stated that not only is their Thor immortal, but he may not be divine position. He was written as one of the Asgardian clans that worship the mythical position they were called They Who Dwell in the Shadows. In the late 80s and 90s, the concept of power and divinity in Marvel was shaped by iconic events and characters. Thor, revered as the God of Thunder, was not only an Asgardian warrior but also represented divinity in the Marvel Universe. However, the emergence of the One Above All, the ultimate and omnipotent entity. The One Above All not only surpassed Thor but also surpassed every other entity in Marvel, including the elder gods like Odin or Zeus. This raises the question of whether Thor is truly a god in the absolute sense or simply a powerful but limited entity within his cosmic system. If Thor is not a true omnipotent god like the One Above All Toei, then he can be seen as an immensely powerful entity, similar to the new gods or dark side. This puts Thor in the company of superpowered beings like Superman, Wonder Woman, and Captain Marvel Shazam, who are considered to be among the most powerful heroes in the universe. With his strength and skill, Thor is more than capable of taking on any opponent that these heroes might face. One of the greatest testaments to Thor's power is his divine attack, a move that was capable of destroying Galactus while he was in a starving state. While he was starving, Galactus, though weaker than usual, was still strong enough to destroy over 3 star systems with his remaining power. However, to perform this attack, Thor had to summon all of his soul power, which he could not use frequently. Thor possesses power far beyond that of many heroes in the universe. Compared to Diana Wonder Woman, Thor is not only stronger but also shows superior flexibility in battles thanks to thousands of years of experience on different battlefields. When compared to Superman, Supes, and Aquaman, Thor excels in flexibility in controlling his power. He can adjust the power of Mjölnir to deal with specific threats, from destroying a star to creating an energy shield. Thor is stronger than the Hulk, and this is the reason Stan Lee decided to create this character. Thor, with his godlike strength, however, the interesting thing about the Hulk is that his ability to increase his strength seems to have no limit, as long as his rage is great enough. Thor, with his ability to wield the hammer Mjölnir, has a huge advantage when it comes to magical and tactical strength. The combination of Thor's fighting skills and godly powers allows him to often gain the upper hand in confrontations with the Hulk. However, if the Hulk is given time to let his anger peak, he can become an unforeseeable challenge, surpassing even the limits of what Thor can control. In a fight with Thor, Superman will find their physical strength is equal and will begin to use his superior speed to gain the advantage, dodging and striking attacking Thor at high speed and getting the advantage. And Thor is the one who secured the full power of a star for several minutes. At his weakest, he survived the destruction of the Statesman. His strength is unparalleled. Thor can pull enough force to shatter the ice on Nidavellir. Thor fought Odin Destroyer and was struck so hard that their battle tore the sky apart. Thor has faced many enemies with extremely powerful telepathic abilities, and Phoenix is one of them. With power beyond normal limits, the Phoenix Force is capable of penetrating the minds and overwhelming the wills of most beings. However, Thor, despite being in a dazed state after a fierce battle, was still able to resist Phoenix's telepathic attacks. Thor's mind is not easily penetrated, thanks in part to his deep connection with Mjölnir, which is a source of divine power. The hammer is not only a weapon, but also a symbol of focus and inner strength, helping Thor to stay mentally strong against psychic attacks. Thor is fully capable of defeating a Doomsday on a basic level because his powers are strong enough to deal with such threats. However, if Doomsday has adapted to other powerful beings, this will create a greater challenge for Thor. Doomsday, with his ability to regenerate and evolve to fight stronger enemies after each defeat, will pose a significant challenge to Thor. In this case, Thor cannot easily defeat Doomsday, as this enemy will continue to evolve and find ways to counter his power. To defeat an avatar of Darkseid, Thor will need to reach an even greater level of power. Only by becoming Rune King Thor, with his power increased through ancient arcane arts and divine power, can he resist and destroy Darkseid. Rune King Thor not only has power far beyond normal limits, but also possesses the ability to control ancient magics, allowing him to deal with powerful entities like Darkseid. Subscribe to the channel, it will help us a lot, and moreover, you will see great videos every day. You are the best, thank you very much. Spectre is a near godlike entity among the most powerful beings in the DC universe. With almost limitless capabilities, he possesses omnipotent power, allowing him to control time, space, energy, and matter. Spectre not only has super strength and the ability to fly, but can also manipulate reality, control minds to create hallucinations, confusion, and disorient opponents. Thanks to being empowered by the presence itself, Spectre can do anything he wants. Even if he is stripped of his powers, he is still an extremely formidable entity. Spectre's power surpasses many of the most powerful magicians and supernatural beings in the DC universe, including Dr. Fate, Shazam, Nabu, and Etrigan. He is also capable of reversing the effects created by the Lords of Chaos. The Spectre possesses such overwhelming power that even his slightest step on Hell is enough to create powerful earthquakes, capable of causing catastrophic changes in the physical world. His presence can shake the entire planet. The Spectre is capable of dodging the powerful punches of the Flash, who can generate enough force to shake the entire planet out of its orbit. Despite the Flash's extreme speed and immense strength when attacking, the Spectre is still able to avoid those attacks. The Spectre not only simply dodges the blows, but can also react with godlike speed, rendering all of Flash's attacks useless. In addition, the Spectre is also capable of confronting the monstrous strength of Superman without being injured. When Superman threw a punch with the power to destroy entire planets, the Spectre stood firm, showing no signs of being hurt. The Spectre has faced powerful enemies many times, including the mysterious Phantom. The mysterious Phantom, despite his ability to hide and use supernatural skills, is still no match for the all-encompassing power of the Spectre, who possesses the ability to manipulate the universe and control life and death. This difference makes it easy for the Spectre to prevail, although the Phantom can be a formidable opponent. What's special is that the Spectre's master, Jim Corrigan, is not affected by time. Corrigan is not only a detective with godlike powers, but also has a strong connection to the Spectre, allowing him to exist beyond the boundaries of time and space. When connected to the Spectre, Jim can live forever, unaffected by the passage of time, and the Spectre also has the ability to change his size, even becoming as large as the entire universe. With this ability, the Spectre can expand his sphere of existence to immeasurable levels, occupying both space and time. This power allows the Spectre to not only fight physical enemies, but also affect cosmic elements, creating huge fluctuations. The Spectre possesses such power that he can carry planets without any difficulty. Not only that, the Spectre's presence in the universe is enough to warp and change the structure of the multiverse. Just a wave from his presence can disrupt the dimensions of space and time, creating changes in parallel realities. This makes the Spectre an uncontrollable entity, one of the Spectre's greatest abilities being the ability to turn Thunderbolt, a fifth-dimensional demon, from a powerful cosmic being into a harmless pen. Fifth-dimensional demons have the ability to imagine and create all forms of existence, but the Spectre can not only overwhelm them with their power, but can also turn them into harmless objects with a single motion. Additionally, the Spectre possesses the power equivalent to 100 DC universes, making him an unstoppable entity. Not only can he deal with powerful enemies, the Spectre can restructure reality, alter the nature of universes, and travel through dimensions that no one can keep up with. The Spectre has created his own multiverse that rivals the SOG. The Spectre has created a nexus that connects all realities and timelines. Spectre can warp space and time with just one punch. Spectre is on par with Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate is the most powerful Lord of Order. A Spectre enhanced with all the powers of a wizard can go toe-to-toe with the Anti-Monitor. An army under the Spectre once fought Zero-Hour Parallax, one of the threats. With near unlimited power and strength, this army, led by the Spectre, was able to confront Parallax in fierce battle. The Spectre, with his ability to manipulate reality and godlike power, but Zero-Hour Parallax was no slouch either. Both sides possessed cosmic powers that could alter the course of time and space. However, in Superman the Man of Steel Vol. 1/105/2000, the Spectre, when merged with Hal Jordan, faced another challenge. In a battle of wills with the Joker Emperor, the Spectre Hal Jordan was defeated, despite his great power, because the Joker Emperor's control of the universe was enhanced by 99.9% of Mr. Mx's 5D power. Mr. Mx Vespedal K, with the ability to manipulate reality from the fifth dimension, is one of the most monstrous entities in the DC universe. The combination of Emperor Joker and MX's Peacock's power has created an unimaginable power, even surpassing the godly power of Spectre. Although Spectre can control the cosmic elements and has the ability to change reality, in this battle Emperor Joker's power is too strong and monstrous, making Spectre unable to win. This is one of the rare moments in Spectre's history when he faced defeat. Subscribe to the channel, it will help us a lot, and moreover you will get to watch great videos every day. You are the best, thank you very much. In a confrontation with Thor, he easily overpowered his opponent in physical attacks, clearly demonstrating his superiority in both strength and ability to control cosmic energy. Although Thor is an extremely powerful warrior with his godly strength and divine hammer, Spectre was still able to easily overcome all of Thor's attacks. Thor's divine hammer is one of the most powerful weapons in the Marvel Universe, with the ability to control lightning and natural forces. However, before Spectre's power, Mjölnir became almost useless. Spectre could not only resist physical attacks, but also had the ability to manipulate reality and use cosmic power to crush Thor in any situation. Thor's divine hammer, despite its ability to summon lightning and make anyone worthy to wield it, still could not have a significant impact on Spectre. Spectre is not only physically strong, but also possesses superior supernatural abilities, including the manipulation of space, time, and reality. This makes weapons like the magic hammer useless when confronting him. While Thor can fight powerful opponents in the Marvel Universe, against the Spectre, all physical or magical power becomes meaningless. When Thor confronts the Spectre, he uses the power of lightning and the ability to control the weather to attack. By summoning thunderstorms, giant lightning bolts, and the power of nature, Thor hopes to inflict a blow powerful enough to slow or even defeat the Spectre. Although Thor's lightning power is impressive and can strike fear into many opponents, the Spectre is not one to be taken lightly by these attacks. The Spectre, with his superior control over reality and supernatural strength, easily controls and counters the energy that Thor uses. Rather than simply dodging or enduring, the Spectre can manipulate the lightning power that Thor generates, making it part of his own cosmic power. Spectre is not only about absorbing and using energy, but also about controlling it in a sophisticated way, turning it into a powerful weapon against the attacker. Thor, although a godly warrior with overwhelming power, cannot resist Spectre's superiority in manipulating and controlling energy. Spectre uses the ability to alter reality to create illusions, mentally torturing Thor. Thor tries to attack Spectre's soul essence, but fails. It can be seen that Spectre is superior to Thor in terms of power. Spectre is a cosmic entity with almost limitless power, while Thor, although very powerful, still has certain limits. Spectre can easily overwhelm and defeat Thor in many ways, such as altering reality, stripping Thor of his power, or simply erasing him from existence. I hope you enjoy this fight. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section. Follow me if you like. That's today's video. Thank you so much, everyone.